Hey there, fellow adult collectors, G.I. Joe collectors. Welcome back. More ARAH goodness. That's right. Went to Joe Fest, or was it JoeLanta? It's JoeLanta,
Joe
right?
Fest.
Is it Joe Fest? I think it's JoeLanta. JoeLanta, Toylanta?
No, Toylanta is Toylanta. Joe Fest is Joe Fest.
Well, they used to be merged, and then they separated them again. And so it's two different shows now instead of a combined show. And we went just recently. We did a tour video that's up on this channel, so if you missed it, you can find it in our archives. And it focuses mainly on G.I. Joe collectible toys, one of the better shows in the Atlanta area. We enjoy going. And I found a couple of nice ARAH pieces while I was there. You've got the Persuader, minus the driver, unfortunately. There is a driver that goes with this, but this is the Persuader. It's got the cannons and all 6 of the rockets and the tow hook, which is often broken, still attached. And these rockets, the way they stack on here, kind of stinks. They don't really clip on very well, but you know, you do the best that you can. But it had all 6 rockets. Reasonable price. I actually got this from Martin at Retroville, who is the host, by the way, of the Toy Swap in Powder Springs, which we also attend. So I just need to find the figure for this, which may be a little complicated, even though he's not a terribly expensive figure. I can't remember the figure's name now, but he has a helmet and a gun. So you may find the figure, but finding the parts that go with him might be a little complicated. And of course, I would like to at least get his file card. But this is in overall decent condition. I do like that it actually has wheels, because the ARAH era of G.I. Joe often pulled an okey doke with wheels, and they give you simulated wheels with little tiny wheels underneath the real ones, which you're going to see here in a moment on the Havoc. So I do like that it has all the wheels, and they have like some serration to them, which gives it that rumbling kind of look and sound, like it's an actual tank. And I got this for a really decent price, and now I just have to be on the lookout for the figure that goes with this. And this is from the 1987 collection. Now the other piece, which I do have the file card for, I've got the figure and I've got the file card, that is cross country with his Havoc, and this is from 1986. And this is one that I had as a kid. And of course, you all know the story by now that I had a rather massive collection of G.I. Joe pieces that were stolen. And this is one of the pieces I lost. And again, I had this as a child. I bought it myself with my own money that I earned, and didn't have it anymore. But now I have it again, and that's fine. And that is cross country, sitting on top of the Havoc, a vehicle you saw a lot of after the film that was produced for G.I. Joe. And of course, this opens all up. You get this part that opens, and then this little hover vehicle that comes out of the back, which is a really nice touch. It's got this slide on it. It's a neat vehicle. Like most G.I. Joe vehicles from this time period, though, unfortunately, it's an impractical vehicle. And you can see where he's sitting. It's like, hi, sitting duck. Put me way up on top of this thing. This does have the seats where they lay down, though. There's like a view screen here, so they gotta lay down in here to drive it, and they look at the screen instead of out of the canopy, in which case this may as well be a solid shield instead of glass or whatever it was supposed to be made out of. And as I had pointed out, the wheels are fake. You see how underneath they have like fake wheels under the real ones. So a little okey doke on the part of Hasbro there. They did the same thing with my mobile command center. where it has like it looks like tank treads, and underneath are the little fake wheels for this huge vehicle, and it's kind of ridiculous. And this is the figure. I don't think he came with any accessories, but that's cross country in front of the Havoc, and the little file card here that says that his name is Robert Blaise. Cross country's father was a bulldoze operator and his mother drove a grader. You might say he was born to drive big yellow things that run on diesel. Coupled with his natural affinity for heavy machinery, his uncanny sense of direction and fearlessness under fire make him the man you want at the controls whenever you're riding into a hairy situation. Yeah, I bet he's fearless sitting on top of this thing and getting shot at. And you notice there that he has like a little Confederate flag belt. And naturally, it's not colored in right, but that's what that's supposed to be. And the hat is a Confederate soldier's hat. And to tie in with this, and courtesy of the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter hiding behind the camera today. Hi, Miss Lady Pop Hunter, how are you? He is also the cousin of Bo and Luke Duke. He's Bo and Luke Duke's cousin. And this is the Joes of Hazard set, which I've showcased before, which was a convention exclusive. And this actually, again, belongs to LPH. That's their General Lee, which is obviously a repainted vamp. And a limited edition that got canceled. And you had to purchase them like special order because they had misgivings about bringing it to the show because of the Confederate flag that was on it, which is neither here nor there. I just thought I'd show that real quick. And again, we did a review of this set some time ago, and you can find that in our archives. I know, it's a cool set though. But that's what we have added to our Joe collection, a couple of loose pieces. The Havoc complete with the driver and file card. I really just need the blueprints if I want to track them down, because that's a classic aspect of the ARAH era G.I. Joe vehicles, is that they came with blueprints to add a sense of realism to the toy, which even then I thought was a really nice touch that it had blueprints. I thought that was cool as a kid. And the Persuader tank, which still needs a driver. However, I'm working on it. Working on it, guys. Anyways, thoughts? What do you think of these? Do you think they're a nice addition? Do you have these sets? Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. We hope that you did. You ever been to Joe Fest? Tell us about it. It's a good show, actually, especially if you're into G.I. Joe from all eras, not just the ARAH era. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos if you have not. And if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.